The 24th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Community Awards Breakfast is just over 2 weeks away. And if you haven't got a seat yet, they're going fast. Joining us this morning in Studio B, Reverend Wesley Crawford. Thanks for being here and joining us this morning. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great. First of all, it's called Mission Possible.
Yes.
I love that. Are you channeling your inner Tom Cruise, or what's happening there?
Well, yeah. You know, the mission is the community. Mm-hmm. The mission is the children. See, I'm 71.
No.
Yes. And being that age, now it's time to look to the youth. They have to be able to continue this and move on non-violently. See, Martin was all about non-violent resistance. If he had to walk across a bridge, he walked across a bridge. If he had to walk somewhere, he walked somewhere. But it was always non-violent. And so we need to teach our young people that violence just don't get it.
I want to show this. We're looking at video right now from previous marches. There's the community breakfast. Yeah. But I really wanted to, if we could come out quickly, I wanted to show this. You brought this in. This is Life magazine from 1988. And it has the dream then and now right here on, there we go, on this shot. This is 1988 and the article written. I want to talk about the dream then and now, 2025. Sure. Where have we come since 1988?
We still have a long way to go.
Sure.
But we're going that way. We're now communicating. We're now crossing over. We're now going to different cultures and different backgrounds. And that's what King was about. He was about all people, not some people, not black people, not brown people, not green people, but all people. And so in this year, the mission is to tell people that love one another in spite of.
Okay.
If somebody wakes up in the morning and they cut you off in your car, love them. Come on. Oh man, I'm sorry. You must be having a rough day. If you take that mentality, if you take that thought, you can move mountains. Love moves mountains. And I just believe that now.
And progress always needs to be, I mean, let's just put that out there. Progress is always there. It's always on the table. Yes. Things can always change, and things do need to change. Yes, you joined you were appointed, I believe, to the Safe Neighborhoods Committee back in 2006 from Bakersfield. So the city of Bakersfield, a lot of people have different opinions when it comes to where we've gone and how far we've come. Yes. Where do you see that since being on that committee to where we are now?
You know, the committee itself has moved forward. We've had chief of polices who've had understanding. And in their understanding, now I want to say that they've also had tolerance. Because, you know, defund the police, we want to blame everything on the police.
Well, and a lot's happened since Black Lives Matter movement just a couple of years ago.
Yes, and so it's changed, and the dynamics have changed, which means now we're interacting with Bakersfield Police Department. We're interacting with the Sheriff's Department. We're now doing some things, and look at what they're doing. They're now reaching out to the community. They're now walking and doing things that they didn't do before. And so that committee was so important to start it. Just think, last year, our homicide rate for gang violence dropped. Why is that? Because people are hitting the streets. People are looking at the bad guys.
And you were also telling me that you were saying it was focused on the youth and giving them some of those opportunities.
Yes.
Outside of that.
And the opportunities are good. You may not go to college, but you could become an electrician. You may not go to, a Division I, but you can become an electrician. Matter of fact, one of my nephews just graduated electrician school. So it's different parameters. It's putting them in things that they can be successful and they can stick their chest out and say, hey, look at what I've done.
It's called Mission Possible. It is January 20th on the Monday, and it's at the BC Renegade Event Center.
Yes.
Not at MLK.
No.
But it'll be back at MLK hopefully next year for the 25th anniversary.
Well, the 26th anniversary, 25th will be at Cal State.
Oh,
because they're still renovating the Martin Luther King at that time.
Okay.
But the 27th, we're going to do something huge. You know, I was talking to Assemblyman, come on, Assemblywoman, what is her name? Yesterday. Go
Baines?
Baines.
Okay.
And she said yesterday, she said something interesting. She said, when we come back for the 2027, let's do it big. And I was like, wow. I was also appreciative that she went out and got the $2 million to renovate the Martin Luther King.
2 or was it 12?
Well, I think she said 2. She got 2 additional.
Oh, okay.
So it may have been 12 total, but it was 2 additional. Okay. And I was so proud of her because she's now talking about blowing it up.
Very, very good. Wesley, thank you so much for coming in this morning. We'll talk more when we get closer to it.
Yes, thank you.
It is coming up on January 20th at the BC Renegade Event Center. Tables are going fast. We'll have the information on our website. We'll be right back.